give you my heart.
What's up, Meepers? So we're doing another makeup tutorial. I'm going to be using the Nude palette from Huda Beauty, and these are the 3 colors that I'm choosing for this specific look. I already pretty much started with that first purple shade, and now I'm just kind of going to the shade right next to it, and I'm just putting that right on top of it. Alright, next I'm going to be using that the lightest shade that I pointed in the beginning, and I'm putting it right on top of that just to kind of blend it all out. Alright, so next I use the Plouise Winter Rose. I think that's what it's called, Winter Rose. I actually did the cut creasing off camera, and because just to save a little time, I did the cut crease in my last video. If you guys are interested in actually seeing a detailed video on how I do my cut creases, please comment down below, give me some ideas. But anywho, I just pat it down, and then now I'm using the pigment that I received from PrettyPerfectExperience. It is super bomb. This is my first time actually using this pigment. The pigment is in blush, and guys, look, y'all can't tell me this isn't popping. Like, what Pretty Perfect Experience, you did your thing. Anywho, I'm just pretty much, you know, putting out all over the lid and all that good stuff. Alright, so next I'm going to be using that same purple shade that I started out with, and then I'm just going to blend in the corners. And after I use that purple, I'm going to use that lightest shade that I use at the very top to blend it all in, and then I'm going to put it right next to it. Alright, next we're going to start out with the glitter, again from Glowup Academy. They've been taking all my coins, I'm trying to tell y'all, because if y'all literally see the glitter collection that I got, it is filled with Glowup Academy. Anywho, I'm actually using a glitter Party Girl. It's very pretty. It's a more of a topper glitter. So I'm putting that right on top of the lid, right on top of that pigment, and just to give it a little pop. And y'all see it's popping, right? Like, it is popping. But let me stop. Alright, so next I'm going in with a wing liner. I'm going to be using NYX Matte Black Liner. And well, this part, of course, everyone should know that you got to be really careful on this, because if you mess up on your wing liner, you might as well just die a little, because I don't really know if there's any way to actually fix that. But yeah, if you mess up, you're pretty much just done. So just take your time whenever you do wing liners, please, because if not, then you will understand what I'm talking about. Alright, so I'm going to be doing my waterline. So I'm using the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencil liner, and I'm just putting that right on just to start it off. And then underneath that, I'm going to be using the same colors from the Nude palette, that right underneath it. Oh, and I also didn't do this on camera, but as you can see that little white liner. I did that off camera. I was afraid to do it on camera, because if I mess up, I was gonna die. But I did it off camera, and then I'm actually glad that it actually came out pretty good. So yeah, but yeah, I'm just blending in all the colors, as you can see, all together, just so it can be, you know, popping. right, now lashes on. Boom. Pow. Now I'm going to start out with this primer from Smashbox. Pore minimizing primer. This is actually pretty good. And then I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty foundation. I'm just pretty much just putting that all over my face. And just to speed up the process, because on the last video I did take a long time to blend it all in. But I'm trying to make sure, you know, again, it gets blended in, because if not, y'all gonna clown the girl. But anywho, of course, I put the Juvias Plouise stick foundation in the shade Katsina for contour, and then I use Tarte Shape Tape and shade Deep and Deep Honey, and then that's what I use to highlight. And as you can see, I'm just blending it all in. Alright, next, so we're just blending in that highlighter. Now, the brush that I use to actually blend in the contour, I believe is in the, I mean, for sure it's Real Techniques, but I think the number is 405. And this brush, in Real Techniques, this is the setting brush. And it is really, really good to get it all blended, even into the tight corners of your eye, you know, the hard reachable places. So this is really, really good. As you can see, it's doing its job pretty well. And I did this part, well, it's coming up, but the part with the beauty blender, I kind of did that off camera, but I had to run out, damp my beauty blender, and literally, you know, start blending everything in, because as you can see on my forehead, at first it was very, you know, very noticeable, and then when I went back and damped it, and now, as you can see, it looks very seamless. So yeah. Yes, so we're almost done. We're going to be doing the double bacon method. I showed this in my first video, so you guys pretty much know what it is if you already watched that video. If not, y'all better go watch that video. Y'all better go watch it. Anywho, double baking. So I'm going to be using the AC Cosmetics and the powder shade is No Shine. This is basically for all the oily girls out there. I am oily skin type, so I use No Shine on first, and then I pretty much beat that into the skin. And then the next one that I pretty much just kind of put it in the skin, but you can, you know, it's more noticeable, is actually baking. This shade is Butternut Beige, and y'all, like, ever since I learned how to do this method, my makeup has been so bomb. Alright, so next we're going to get into the bronzing. I'm going to be using Fenty Beauty in the shade Mocha Mami, and I'm going to use what is this called, Morphe E53 brush, and I'm going to be just patting that into my face. Alright, next, so we're going to be pressing that into the skin, sweeping it away just a little bit, but not too much. Now, underneath the contour area, I kind of swept that away just a little bit because I didn't want it to look very ashy right there. So I'm just pressing majority of that powder into the skin. Alright, next I am spraying the Morphe Continuous Mist Spray, and then I am patting that into the skin with that Real Techniques brush. Alright, so next we're going to get into highlighting. I'll be using the Glowup Academy highlighter in Glow Sis. I'm using a Morphe brush to achieve this look. I'm not really sure what number it is, but it is a Morphe brush. So I'm just pretty much just dapping a little bit into the product, and I'm blowing most of it away because I don't want it to look too highlighted, because if it looks too highlighted, it's not gonna look right. But I'm just pretty much just sweeping that in, kind of patting that in, and yes, brushing it in just so it can get a good blend. And as you can see, I'm putting it on the bridge of my nose and at the very end of my nose as well. Alright, last and not least, we got the lips, and we done. Hey, and we done. Hey, but let me stop. The lip liner that I'm using is from MAC. It's in the shade Chestnut. As you can see, I'm just lining my lips, and then I'm going to be using a Glowup Academy lip gloss. I'll be putting the name of that lip gloss in the description down below, because however, I forgot the freaking name. I'm sorry, guys. I am sorry. But I will put that in the description. So don't come for me, okay? Okay? I don't remember all the products all at once. It's a lot. But anyway, yeah. So you guys, this is the final look. I give it probably like a rosy blush look, but this is just a regular video that I took earlier, just of the finished look, so you guys can see in different lighting. So hope you guys like it, and see you next time.